This sequence is all about winding down at the end of the day. It's an evening stretch, a gentle stretch for your entire body, just to help you connect with your body and to start and release for the evening, to kind of let go of all the things of the day. It's great to help you prepare for sleep. And if you struggle with sleep, I have resources for you on my website, expandedlifeyoga.com. I have a free Better Sleep Bundle for you, which has strategies to help you prepare for a good night's sleep, along with a Yoga Nidra that I recorded for you. If you're not familiar with Yoga Nidra, it's a guided awareness. It's designed to bring your awareness inward. And it really can help you release, to move inward, and to fall into sleep or drift off to sleep. And it can help you to stay asleep better, having a deeper sleep. So you can get that again at expandedlifeyoga.com, or I'll also put it in the description below and you can go right there and I'll send it right to your inbox. All right, let's get started. All you'll need this evening is your floor and a blanket if you'd like it. All right, we're gonna start on all fours. I'm just gonna get a little movement in the spine. So wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Start to take some gentle cat-cows. So drop your belly, lift your head and chest. And then round through your spine, bring your chin to your chest as you press the floor away. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, round through your spine, press the floor away. Take a couple more, moving with your breath, inhaling to open it up. Exhale, round it out. Feel into your spine. And then come back into a neutral position. Extend your right leg out long. Press the ball of your foot down and then start to press back through your heel to get a nice calf stretch. You can press into your hands, strong in your arms, pressing out through your heel. Lift that right leg, bring it over to the left. Plant the ball of your foot down and then gently look over your left shoulder, looking back towards that foot. This is a really intense side stretch, so go slow, be mindful, do what feels right for you. Come back to center. Extend your left leg out long, ball of the foot down, press back through your heel. And gather your belly up towards your spine. Feel into that left calf. And then lift the leg, bring your leg over to the right a few inches, and gently, mindfully look over to the right. Opening up your left side body. And then come back to center. Bring your big toes together, knees out wide, bring your forearms to the ground, bring your forehead to the ground for a child's pose. If you'd like more, walk your hands out forward, maybe tent your fingers and bring that forehead back down to the ground. Continue to sit your hips back. Connect with your breath. And release into this. Come on up. Take your right hand, take the back of your right hand to the floor, slide it underneath, over to the left, bring your right shoulder and the right side of your face down to the mat. You can send that left arm forward. And again, use your breath to release into this stretch. Come back to center and we'll go to the other side. So take the back of your left hand to the ground, slide it through, bring your left shoulder and your left ear to the mat. And maybe you walk those right fingertips forward. It's like you're just giving yourself a gentle hug. It's like you're tucking yourself in for the evening, preparing yourself to go to bed, all while sending yourself thoughts of kindness and compassion. And then come on back up. And come up to seated. This is where you might want to sit on that blanket if that's more comfortable for you to sit on a blanket. Sometimes it is because it will tilt your pelvis forward. So send your legs out in front of you. And then begin to bring that right knee in towards your body. Pull it on up, lengthen out through your spine. Take your left arm, wrap it around that right knee, and then rotate to the right. Look back over your right shoulder for this gentle twist. On your inhales, find a little length in your spine, and on your exhale, release more into the twist. Come back to center. Wrap your right arm around the knee, left hand comes back, and take a little counter twist. Come back to center. Take this knee, cross it over your body, come into a figure four. So your right ankle is just above your left knee. Bring your arms back, lean back, bend this left leg, coming into a shoelace pose or a figure four stretch, seated. And you can start to rock from side to side. Now just get a little mindful, maybe even a little playful here, and just start to notice how your body's feeling. If you want more stretch, lean back, pull that left foot in a little closer to intensify this stretch. Keep the length in your spine, and then again start to rock side to side. And here, one of my favorite things to do is if you feel any knots as you're going, go ahead and pause there and roll around. See if you can get those knots to release. This is a great self-fascia massage or self-fascia release. Make this your practice, make it work for your body. And then come back to center, release that leg, bring the legs out long again. We'll go to the other side. So bring your left knee in, take your hands to your shin, pull it all the way in, lengthen up through your spine so you have a nice long spine. Bring your right arm, wrap it around, and then your left hand comes back as you look over your left shoulder. So when you inhale, it's almost like you let up on the stretch just a little bit. Inhale to find length in your spine, then exhale, release into the twist. Inhale, release and extend your spine. Exhale, release into the twist. Come back to center, wrap this left arm around, take a little counter twist. And then come back to center with your left hand on your knee. Lift up that left foot. Place it over your right knee, so above your knee. Send your hands back and then bend that long leg and find your figure four. Again, if you want more, just bring that leg in a little closer. Continue to lengthen up through your spine. And maybe you start to rock from side to side, like you're going on a little exploration here. Noticing how your body feels, taking this time to connect with yourself at the end of your day. Taking time to let your body know that you care about it, that it's important to you, that you take care of your body. Yeah, if you find any of those knots, spend a little time on them. And then come back to center, release the legs, sit up tall, maybe re-center yourself on your blanket. And we're gonna come into a wide-legged forward fold. So bring your legs out wide as you'd like. You don't need to force anything, be gentle, these are your muscles. And then we're sitting on this blanket, it's gonna tilt your tailbone forward. I really like sitting on the blanket for this pose especially. So bring your hands back behind you. Find that length in your spine again. Start to hinge forward. Keep the length in your spine as you hinge forward. And this might be enough right here. You also might want to put a little blanket or like a rolled blanket or pillows under each knee if that feels better. Then you can walk your hands forward, continue to lengthen. Keep that length in your spine. And when you come to that point where you feel that gentle stretch, then if you'd like, go ahead and round down. We're not trying to force anything here. We're inviting the body to open up, inviting the body to stretch and to release. If we go too far, if we push the body too far in these stretches, then it's going to start to fight against us. And we don't want that to happen. So just find that sweet spot where you're feeling that gentle stretch. Walk your hands over to the right. Maybe frame that right leg and forward fold. And there's just something about stretching out the legs at the end of the day. Bring the back of your left forearm to the top of your left, or I guess it would be the right forearm to your right shin. And then reach your left arm up overhead. You can gaze up at the ceiling. You can let this arm drop all the way overhead, maybe even make a little cradle for your head. So open up that left side body. And then use your left arm to bring you back up. Use the back of your left forearm to your left shin. Reach the right arm up and over. Maybe you bend that arm. Maybe you make that little cradle for your head. And try and keep your sit bones down on your floor or on your blanket. Use your right arm to pull you back up. Rotate over this left leg and forward fold. Walk your hands back to center. Come back into that forward fold. And then walk your hands back, come upright. We're moving on to our backs. So now you can take this pillow, this blanket, and make it into a pillow for your head. Lie onto your back. And pull your right knee in towards your chest. You can keep this left knee bent, or if it feels all right and you like a little extra stretch, send that left leg out long, lengthening that left leg. Start to pull the right knee in, almost like you're pulling it out to the right side, like you're pulling it up underneath your right armpit. See if you can find some length from your right knee all the way out through your left heel. And then take your left hand to that right knee, Pull it across the body. Let your right hip come up off the ground. Open up your right arm and bring your gaze over to the right. Soften into this supine twist. Take a little body scan. Notice where you might be gripping or holding. Notice if you're tightening through that hip. And see if you can allow yourself to soften and release. Every exhale, softening a little bit more. Bring that knee back into your chest. Set the right foot down and bring the left knee in. Give it a squeeze. If you'd like, extend your right leg out long. And again, pull this left leg up towards the outside of your torso. And continue to lengthen out through your right leg. And then take your right hand to the left knee, pull it across your body, let your left hip come up off the ground. Feel that gentle twist through your spine. Maybe your gaze comes over the left shoulder. Extend your left arm out like a T. And again, take that body scan. Notice if you're gripping. See if you can allow that left hip to release a little more. Release anything you're gripping in your legs. Soften through your shoulders. Soften your jaw. Every exhale, allow your body to soften and release. And then release that leg. Bend your knees, plant your feet on the floor, slide your hands underneath your low back, and press yourself back up to seated. Go ahead and keep taking any movements you'd like to release anything that feels junked up in your body. And if you want more of a release, I have a video, Restorative Yoga for deep sleep or for sleep. I would recommend you do that one after this one if you really want to feel your nervous system shift into that state of rest. That one's also really good to release anything in your back and your hips if they feel a little tingy or knotted up or anything. So I'm going to link to that for you. Have a good evening.